guys, it's Will from Potato Strong. I wanted to give some of you guys some pointers on getting more subscribers and viewers of your videos on YouTube. There's a lot of different things I could talk about, and some of the basics I'm not going to go into detail, but you want to put out videos on a regular basis. You don't want to stop for months or put out a whole bunch and then not. And what I find is in this area of food, everybody has to eat. There's a lot of passion and interest. So I'm comparing it to my guitar YouTube channel that I have. Now it's been running a lot longer and I've got more views overall, but I've almost caught up to the subscribers. There's a lot of engagement, a lot of comments and discussions. So you got to have a vibrant, engaged niche area. So that's, like in my case, the health, nutrition is very, very popular. So that definitely took off. Because sometimes you might be trying in a certain area and just not getting success. It's not really because of your particular channel. And I wouldn't worry too much about the quality. You want to get a half decent audio video, but it doesn't have to be super polished. It's just the content that you're putting out. For me, I think people really like recipes. There's other things you could talk about in the nutrition or health movement, but like exercise, and that's also very popular, but people love food. And so I think they really like the fact that I put out some recipes. They seem to like my demeanor and stuff like that. So there's some basic things, you just got to put out something that people are going to want to check out, but it doesn't have to be super exciting. Like, I'm fairly introverted, just not jumping around doing lots of crazy stuff, so people still seem to like that. So you don't have to do something that you're not really comfortable with. A couple of things that I really want to talk about, and one in particular that I think is key and it's helped me a lot, and I've still got a long ways to go, but one of the main factors is reaching out to more popular people and asking for help. And also, well, let me talk about that first. I don't like just going to somebody I've never talked to and ask for help. So what I usually do is comment on their YouTube videos or Facebook page and become engaged and follow them for a while. You don't just, the first time you ever talk to somebody, just ask for something. So I've been following Durian Rider, Harley, for quite a while, and making comments and helpful things. And when I decided to do a YouTube channel, I sent him an email and I said, "Hey Harley, love your videos, watch them every day," so a compliment. And I said, "I've got a new YouTube channel for plant-based eating. I'd love it if you could check it out and maybe even give a shout out. Fruit and Vegetables McDougall." And he said, "Good start, don't critique yourself too much. People just want to relate to you more than they want to critique you. More hits you get, more haters. Try to do minimum 1 video a week, 1 to 3, answering questions." So it was really amazing that he answered me and gave a tip to basically keep cranking out the videos. And I had noticed that he liked my very first video. And when people go to his channel, Durian Rider, you're going to see for a period of a day or so that he liked that video. And then all of a sudden I started getting an influx of people. That kind of kicked it off. So don't be afraid after you've been commenting and sort of following somebody for a while, Freely, Durian Rider, or some people like that. Whatever makes sense for your niche. Doesn't have to be plant-based diets or anything. Whatever you happen to be. Find out who those people are. And not everybody's going to want to help you. There's some people that are very busy or commercial based and they're not really going to be answering. But you want to find people that are popular and also tend to respond if you look at the comments and in Facebook. Another really big point that I want to make that can help you guys is this sort of law of reciprocity. So there's a book called I think it's Power of Influence or something like that, and it talks about the reciprocity factor. So when you help somebody, they tend to want to help you back. But a little bit more nuanced than that is we all like to get praise and recognition, even people that are really popular. So if you do a video that praises somebody who's popular, chances are they're going to share that with their followers because they want to show their followers, hey, look, these people, somebody really likes me or likes what I'm saying. And, you know, it should be legitimate, nothing manipulative about this. People that you legitimately love. And if you've had, in a case of health, I'm going to use those examples. If you've lost a bunch of weight doing a certain diet, you should, you know, definitely give them credit for that and do a video on that. I'll give you a couple of examples. Somebody did a video on Relative 4 and they said my weight gain is kind of a joke. And there's a funny picture here. And this was Violent Vegan. And he got a shout out here from Freely because it's about her particular diet, Relative 4. So she's going to be looking out for videos on Relative 4. And you can see here 446 people. And so that's going to get some exposure. If we go up, someone else here is 15 years old and they feel great and got rid of some acne and stuff. So by complimenting these people, and you know, like I said, it's all legitimate, that stuff will tend to get shared by those people. Rich Roll, he's a ultra marathon. Lisanne Loves, she's in the plant-based community. She did a video where she read out his article and put a bunch of pictures to go with it and a discussion of protein that Rich Roll wrote an article about. And what he did was he shared it on this page. He may have shared it in other places, but you can see here 388 likes and comments and shares, 177 shares. So the exposure of that is going to be great. And the other thing is, in particular, if you're in a niche and you see an article that kind of confirms what you think, so protein is a myth, you don't really need to eat that much protein. When you see articles about that are detailed and often science-based, people will tend to share them because it confirms what they agree with. And so I think that this can be really useful. And the reason I'm helping you guys is that I want to help generally people get more exposure, but specifically in the plant-based community, I want this message of plant-based lifestyle to be promoted. I want everyone who starts a channel, first of all, if you guys are doing a plant-based diet, to start your own channel. And a lot of times what I see is people putting out some good stuff, but there's just no views. And it can be hard to get that started. So what I suggest, you know, is some of these pointers for you to help you get more exposure. So go on other people's YouTube channels and comment, you know, put a legitimate, helpful comment on there. And that will, people will see your name and think, oh, you know, let's check this guy out. You can go on Facebook and log in as, you see if I go here, I can use Facebook as Potato Strong, and then I can look at pages like Rich Roll and others and comment on those as Potato Strong, so people will find my Facebook page. And you know, there is some synergy between Facebook and YouTube and other social media, Twitter and stuff like that, Instagram, that will, like if you're on Instagram and you're sharing photos, you can tell people, hey, I did a new video and check out the link in my profile, so people can go to find a YouTube channel. So a lot of people, and I've been there, where we just tend to put out content and we don't really think about how does it get out there, how does it spread. And there'll be some natural organic exposure that increases over time, but we can help this process out a bit more. And I find that finding influencers, so there's a lot of people in a similar niche as you that are following someone else, and you're just trying to leverage some of that. And it's all legitimate, it's all because you really like those people. I don't do anything that I'm not comfortable with as far as complimenting somebody or helping somebody, but some of the stuff you might do and not even consciously think about it, it might just happen. You just want to do it, and this happens. But I just want to point out a little bit of the reasoning. When you do a video complimenting somebody and saying how they're great and that they've helped you, they will tend to share that. If I The other thing you can do is interviews. If I do an interview with Dr. McDougall, he might share that interview with his Facebook, or he might even post that on YouTube. So you can see how that process works. So anyways, I just want to help everybody, get more subscribers, more views. I still have a ways to go, but I've just seen that some things have definitely helped, and I thought I would share that with you guys so you can get more views. And in the case of my plant-based friends, I hope you guys get a lot more views for your videos, because there's a lot of cool people out there that need to get more views and subscribers. And if you haven't started a channel and you're doing this plant-based, yeah, you should just, no matter what phase you're in, you're just starting out or you're more experienced, you should start a channel and spread the message. More of us get out there, the more momentum we have. So everybody, take care. Hope that helps. See you later.